All right, folks, let's be real. Finding the right hotel in Vegas that fits your needs can be stressful as heck. So we did the dirty work for you and dug through thousands of real guest reviews on Reddit, TripAdvisor, Google, and YouTube to bring you the 10 best bang-for-your-buck hotels on the Strip in 2025, as recommended by actual guests. But let's cut the chit-chat and get to why you're here. Number 10. Circus Circus Hotel and Casino. If you've ever Googled cheap Vegas hotel, Circus Circus probably popped up right next to a thumbnail that looked way too good to be true. Rooms here can go for as little as $12 a night midweek, which is wild. But on weekends, that price shoots up faster than a jackpot hit. There's a $42 resort fee because, of course there is, it's Vegas. But on a positive note, self-parking is still free, aka a modern-day Vegas miracle. Now heads up, the hotel is way up on the north end of the Strip, so that means a 20-minute walk just to get near the action. That may not sound too bad to some of you, unless it's summer. Then that walk becomes a serious life choice. Now here's what Circus Circus does have going for it. The Adventure Dome. Yep. An indoor theme park, free circus acts, a big pool, and a steakhouse that people genuinely love. Not just great for the price, just great, period. But yeah, you probably already know that Circus comes with some downsides. The Manor Motor Lodge section makes you feel like you took a wrong exit off the I-15 and ended up at the Bates Motel. And those kid-friendly features, they tend to close for repairs whenever they feel like it. If you're going to stay here, spend the extra few bucks and book a tower room, unless you're nostalgic for that sketchy roadside motel energy. Number 9. Ellis Island Hotel, Casino, and Brewery. If paying Strip prices just to hear your neighbor's late-night phone call through paper-thin walls isn't your thing, then let us introduce you to Ellis Island. Just a 7-minute walk from the main Strip, this place feels like the chill cousin who knows how to stretch a dollar and still have fun. Rooms start at just $28 a night. Add the $40 resort fee, but subtract the free self-parking, and you're still way ahead. The rooms? Recently updated, clean, and straight to the point. No marble bathtubs or skyline views, just a good night's sleep and hot water that actually works. Now let's talk food, because that's where Ellis Island shines. The brewery and barbecue spot gets serious love. We're talking ribs, burgers, cold beer, and prices that feel like a Vegas cheat code. So what are the biggest complaints? Well, the pool isn't the best for a good swim, and the casino is pretty bare bones. And the front desk service? Well, it depends on who you get and what kind of day they're having. Hey, we're just being honest. Join the Players Club when you arrive. It's free, and the food and drink deals are worth it, especially if your idea of vacation involves a good barbecue and better beer. Number 8. Tuskanyany Suites and Casino. Tuskanyany is just a 10 to 15 minute walk from the action on the Strip, but it feels like you stepped into a desert hideaway. That short distance buys you peace, extra space, and a slower pace that's honestly kind of refreshing. Rooms start at around $41 a night with a $48 resort fee, but self-parking is free and usually wide open. No valet lines, no parking garage mazes. Here's the deal though, these rooms are huge. Over 600 square feet with a fridge, a sitting area, even a dining table. It's like booking a mini apartment without the rental contract. The layout is garden style. Palm trees, fountains, wide walkways. It's giving relaxation instead of resort chaos. The pool's big and calm, not packed with partiers, and the food options are solid. Pub 365 is a beer lover's dream, and Maryland's Cafe is where you end the night with pancakes and zero judgment. Now, if you're hoping for a high-energy party vibe, this place leans more peaceful than popping. Some areas still have that throwback decor, and with the layout being as wide as it is, you may be able to get some Zone 2 cardio in between your room and the pool. Request a room close to the lobby or pool, especially if walking's not your thing. Otherwise, pack comfy shoes and enjoy the space. Number 7. New York Hotel and Casino. Want your Vegas trip to come with a side of roller coaster and a slice of pizza at 2 a.m.? Then New York is calling your name. Rooms here have been refreshed recently, and you can sometimes snag one for as low as $52 a night. There's a $48 resort fee and $20 a day for parking. But considering the location and the energy, it's still one of the Strip's better value plays. You're across from MGM Grand, Steps from nightlife in every direction, and the vibe is like a theme park with blackjack. There's a full arcade, a coaster that loops around the hotel, and food options that go way beyond basic. Shake Shack, New York-style pizza, and Gallagher's Steakhouse if you want to level up. First-timers and families love it because it's walkable, lively, and feels like part of the show. The casino floor does get packed on weekends, and while rooms are updated, they're a little tight for the price. Also, if themed hotels aren't your thing, you might start feeling like you've been trapped in a Broadway set after night 2. When booking, ask for a room away from the roller coaster. Same energy, less rattle. Number 6, the Link Hotel and Experience. If you want to be in the heart of everything, the Link drops you right in the middle of the action, no rideshare needed. Rooms can dip as low as $15 a night, but of course, there's a $51 resort fee and $20 for parking. Still, it's one of the cheapest ways to stay directly on the Strip without sacrificing location. Step outside and you're next to the High Roller, the Link Promenade, and more bars, shops, and restaurants than you'll have time to visit. It's central, it's social, and it's loud in a good way. The rooms? Small but smart, modern, sleek, and surprisingly efficient for the price. You're not getting a suite, but if you're just sleeping and showering between pool parties and shows, it works. The pool has a more fun than frantic scene, and you're surrounded by quick and easy places to eat. The downsides? Space is tight if you're traveling with friends, noise from the Strip and the hallways can creep in, and a few guests say that housekeeping's more Vegas casual than reliable. Book a cabana room if the pool's part of your plan. You'll skip the elevator crowd and step straight into vacation mode. Number 5, Treasure Island Hotel and Casino. DI's been around forever, and honestly, it still holds up. If you want a no-fuss hotel with legitimate bang-for-your-buck value, this one consistently makes the shortlist. Rooms here usually start around $59 a night, and there's a resort fee of $57. But here's the win. Both self-parking and valet are free. You're also in a prime location, North Central Strip, right next to the Venetian and across from what used to be the Mirage. So you've got easy access to casinos, shows, shopping, and plenty of food. The rooms are nothing flashy, but solid soundproofing and comfy beds mean you'll actually sleep. And while the casino floor has seen better days, the overall vibe is relaxed. The pool and spa get decent feedback, and the casual food options like Seafood Shack and Señor Frogs are crowd pleasers, especially if you're traveling with friends who aren't trying to dress up to eat tacos. That said, the decor is a little old school. Think late 2000s wooden carpet. A few guests mentioned surprise fees at check-in, so double-check your final total. Also, the casino can get a little smoky depending on the crowd. Book directly through the TI website because not only are the rates often better, but if you're a Radisson Rewards member, you can rack up points and maybe even score a room upgrade or a late checkout. Number 4, MGM Grand. If you want the lights, the pools, and the welcome to Vegas energy but don't feel like refinancing your house, the MGM Grand's got your back. Rooms usually start around $77 a night, plus a $51 a day resort fee and $20 a day parking. But even with the fees doing their usual Vegas thing, you're still walking away with a stay that doesn't feel like a loss. And because it's located on the south end of the Strip, right across from New York, you're surrounded by shows, restaurants, and clubs. The MGM is also massive, with multiple towers and room styles, especially in the Grand Tower, which has been renovated and looks pretty nice. The pool setup is a big draw. Lazy river, multiple pools, and plenty of cabanas if you're in splurge mode. Add in Topgolf, big-name performances, and Hakka-Sun for nightlife, and you've got plenty to do without leaving the property. The food games stack too, from quick bites to high-end dining, and yes, the casino is one of the largest in Vegas. Now, for the not-so-goods. Everything is a hike. From your room to the pool, check-in to the lobby, bathroom to your will to live, it's all a trek. Add in the fees and your bill can creep up if you're not careful. Also, if you prefer a smaller or quieter hotel, this one might feel overwhelming. Go for a Grand Tower room. They're more modern, more comfortable, and the best value for your money in a resort this size. Number 3, the Venetian Resort and the Palazzo. If you're trying to stay classy without selling your car, the Venetian and its quieter sister, the Palazzo, are Vegas luxury, just with a calculator in mind. Rates usually start around $190 a night with a $57 resort fee, and parking that'll set you back $20 to $23 for self or about $40 for valet, which doesn't come with in-and-out privileges. So unless you're planning to stay parked, consider that $40 a donation. Location-wise, you're in a golden pocket of the Strip, next to the Wynn, Encore, and across from Fashion Show Mall. Translation, you can spend money faster than you thought humanly possible. Or just window shop like a boss. And the rooms? Even the basic ones are full-on suites. We're talking sunken living rooms, plush couches, giant bathrooms, the kind of space that makes you wonder why your apartment isn't this nice. As for the food, you can grab a quick bite in the Grand Canal shops or go full-on fine dining. Whatever you're into, steak, sushi, or I just need a slice of pizza at 2 a.m., you're covered. Now the downside? This hotel's got range. As in, did I accidentally book a hike with my room range? Also, some folks say it feels a little too sleek for their taste, like staying in a luxury shopping mall. Book midweek to get a deal. And if you want more peace and less foot traffic, stay in the Palazzo Tower. Same glad, fewer strangers. Number 2, Horseshoe Las Vegas, formerly Bally's. Trying to stay center strip without your wallet tapping out early? Horseshoe makes it happen, with rooms that are way bigger than you'd expect at this price point. You can often snag rates at around $34 a night, which feels like it should come with a catch. And yeah, there's a $51 resort fee and $20 to $25 for parking. But even with that, it's still one of the best value stays for how close you are to the action. The Jubilee Tower is where it's at. Spacious rooms, nice updates, and views that actually remind you that you're in Vegas, not just in a hotel. And for a bonus, the pool here is deeper than most, which swimmers and cannonballers both appreciate. And because you're right in the middle of the Strip, you're walking distance to everything: casinos, shopping, restaurants, and shows. Now let's talk about the dislikes. Well, some of the older parts of the hotel still look like the previous decorating committee had one rule: if it's not burgundy, we don't want it. Also, dining options are a little thin compared to the mega resorts. And if you're a light sleeper, fair warning, the city's nightlife might just become your nightlife, whether you like it or not. So pack some earplugs, because Vegas doesn't sleep, and you may find out firsthand. Always ask for a Jubilee Tower room. It's the glow-up you want without the Palazzo price tag. And coming in at number 1, Casino Royale Best Western Plus. Look, if resort fees make your blood pressure spike, this one's your Vegas soulmate. The rooms at Casino Royale start at around $67 a night, and here's the plot twist: no resort fee. Not waived, not bundled, not sneakily added later, just gone, vanished, like a magician's assistant. And self-parking? Still free, in Vegas in 2025. Now, we're not saying it's a miracle, but you just might hear angels singing. You're also parked right in the center of the Strip, wedged between Harrah's and the Venetian, with the kind of location that puts everything within arm's reach. No need for Ubers or shuttles, just walk out and roll. Now, the hotel itself keeps it real. Rooms are simple, refreshed, and clean. Staff gets solid reviews. You're not getting 5-star decor, but you also won't be staring at a minibar charging $14 for a water. It's all bang for your buck value. As for the food, it's fast, familiar, and affordable. Denny's, Outback, White Castle, Subway, perfect if you'd rather spend your cash at the blackjack table than on a $27 omelet. That said, this isn't a luxury play. The rooms are basic. The pool's more of a splash zone, and the street noise? Yeah, you'll hear Vegas doing Vegas things. But if you want to stay central, skip the fluff, and pocket the savings, Casino Royale's your move. Book early. This place fills up fast, especially on weekends or during big events. No resort fee means everyone is trying to snag a room. So what really makes these hotels the best bang for your buck? It's not just about the low prices, it's about getting real value for what you pay. Great locations, walkability, decent rooms, and the perks that you actually want. These are the spots that regular travelers return to. So if this video saved you some research or a few bucks, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Vegas travel tips, and let us know your favorite budget-friendly hotel in the comments. And hey, if no resort fees is your love language, we've got a video with all those hotels linked right here at the end. Thanks for watching, and safe travels, folks.